Hello guys, this is Silva here again. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'll be sharing with you guys a trend reversal strategy. Alright, so this indicator you are seeing right here on my chart is for identifying whenever the trend is about to reverse. Alright, so for example, you are in an uptrend and you want to know when the market will be changing into a downtrend. Alright, so this indicator here will help you to identify that, and you can take advantage of that to take entry. All right, so when you know when if you know when the market is about to reverse, you'll be able to take advantage of it and milk money with it. Okay, so that's what I want to show you guys in today's video. Okay, so make sure you watch the video to the end. Make sure not to skip any part of this video because they are vital information you don't want to miss. Okay, now first of all, I will share with you the indicator setup. All right, then after that I'll be explaining how to go about it. Okay, so you are going to click on this F icon. After clicking on that, we search for the fractal. All right, like for those of you who have been following me, you know that I love using the fractal. All right, mainly this is the fractal is also part of my strategy. All right, it helps me to identify the major key levels in the market. All right, so you can see these are the fractals here. All right, so you are going to be searching for the fractals and you use the default setting for it. Okay, the fractal, you can use the default setting. This color here is just something I love, so I just changed the color to color blue, and I'm using 3 pixels for it. Okay, so you can do yours like that, but the default setting is okay. There is no much setting for it. Okay, then after that you click on done. The next indicator we have here is the MACD. So you are going to be clicking on the main window plus icon here, and then you search for your MACD. All right, now these are the properties for the MACD. The fast EMA is 12, slow EMA is 26, MACD SMA is 9. Apply it to its close. The level, you leave it as it is. Time frame, you leave it as it is. Now on the style here, you are going to make the main color black. You make it color black. The signal, you make it color red. 3 pixels for the both of them. All right, so after that you click on done. Now the next indicator we have here is moving average. All right, so you are going to be clicking on the indicator window 1 plus icon here, the second plus icon here, and then you search for your moving average. So these are the properties for the moving average. The period is 1, shift is 0, method is exponential. Apply to its first indicator starter. Right, the last one here, you go back, and the level, you leave it as it is. Time frame, you leave it as it is. The style, you are going to make it color green, 3 pixels, and then you click on done. That's it for the moving average. Now lastly, we have the relative strength index. So you are going to be clicking on the indicator window 1 plus icon, then you search for your relative strength index. So these are the properties. Period is 1, apply to its close. The level, you are going to make it 15 and 85, color red, 4 pixels, you click on done. The time frame is, the style, you make it color red, 3 pixels, and then you click on done. All right, so once you have set everything correctly as I've just explained, you are going to have a screen like this. All right, so quickly before I go further, I want to quickly remind you guys about the powerful boom and crash strategy for growing as little as a $5 account. Okay, so if you're a beginner out there and you have been blowing your account, the strategy I'm talking about, you'll be able to use it to grow your small account. Okay, so if you're interested and you want to get the strategy, you check the description of this video. You're going to see my WhatsApp contact there. Do make sure to message me and we'll discuss on how you get the strategy. Okay, so that's that about that. All right, now in regard to this strategy here, how do you identify trend with it? Okay, now it's very simple. What you need to do is that you are going to observe your indicator window here. All right, you want to wait for this green and the red line here. This red line is called the signal line. Right, so it's going to get to the oversold level here, which is our red line here. So whenever price gets to this place, it means that price has gotten to the oversold level and you are expecting it to bounce from it towards the upside. And whenever price gets to this area here, it means that price has gotten to the overbought level and you are expecting it to start selling down, to bounce towards the downside. Okay, so this here is basically the support level, and here is basically the resistance level. All right, so whenever price get this indicator gets here, you are expecting a reaction. Okay, but As you all know, most of the time, all right, or let me say sometime, when it gets there, it's sometimes continue to go down, all right, it will still keep going down, right? For you to avoid situations like that, this is what you have to do. So whenever this green and red line gets to this level here, all right, you don't just go in for a buy, all right, you need to get some other factors from the market, some other confirmations. Okay, now first confirmation is that you want to see this green here crossing above the red signal line, all right, and then secondly, on the chart here, on the main chart here, you want to see that price has broken above the most recent structures. All right, if you have been following my video, you're going to see me do that, okay, a lot. Now this is what you have to do. Now price initially was going down, and you can see when it gets to this level, you know that price has gotten to the oversold level and you're expecting a bounce towards the upside. Right now you are going to mark the most recent structure in the market in order to avoid the manipulation of price continue going down and taking you out. Okay, so you mark this place which was identified by the fractals. All right, so the fractal identified here as a key level in the market, right? So you mark it. After marking it, what you do is that you want to wait for price, all right, candlestick, all right, to break above this level here. All right, so once the candlestick breaks above this level, all right, once it breaks and close above this level, you know that price is going to continue moving towards the upside. All right, so once the candlestick close above this structure, then you are going to be fully sure that the trend of the market has changed from a downtrend into an uptrend. All right, so what you do now is to place your buy. All right, immediately you see the closing of the candlestick above that structure, you place your buy and then you hold till this green line here gets to the overbought level here, then you exit. All right, then you start looking for the confirmation towards the opposite direction, which is sell. All right, so that's how you do it. All right, so you can see this is the this is the buy confirmation towards the upside, and then you can do the same thing again for the sell. All right, now like I said, you wait for price to break the most recent structure, right? So for example, price has gotten to the overbought level. Now you want to be looking for a sell signal, right? You are going to wait for the green line here to cross below the red line. Then you want to wait for price to break above the most recent structure, which is this one here. All right, so as you can see here, price broke below it, right? It broke below it. Now your place of stop loss is supposed to be above the most recent structure, right, above, which is around this area here. So you can see price close, you took your sell here and then it went back to take you out. All right, around this place you will be stop out. All right, but the confirmation is still okay, right? You know, price can do its thing sometime, right? So that doesn't mean that it doesn't work. All right, so what you do here is that you adjust your line here. All right, so you can see now this here is the most recent structure because price has broken and then closed. All right, so automatically here is now the most recent structure. Right, so again you are going to wait for price to break and close with a candlestick below this structure. All right, and this area now is going to be where you place your stop loss, which is around this area here. All right, so you can see you took your sell again. This is a secondary, this is like a re-entry on this confirmation, and then you take your sell again. All right, so you can see immediately you took the sell for the second time, it went to your direction. All right, so this is what price does. Sometimes it will go and take you out and then continue heading to your direction. All right, but if you apply this method, if you keep applying it like this, you will be able to get the entry again towards your direction. Okay, so that's how basically the strategy works. Okay, that's how the strategy works, and you can see again you can still apply it here. Again, you can still apply it here by marking the most recent structure right here. Mark this area here and then you wait for price to break and close above the structure. Once that is done, you take a buy and then you hold till this green line gets to the overbought level. All right, so that's how the strategy works, guys. That's how it works. So what I want you guys to do now is to go and back test it. All right, make sure to back test the strategy by yourself. Don't just take my words for it. I'm not the market maker. All right, make sure to put in the work for yourself and see that the strategy is working for you before you can go in with your hard-earned money. Okay, so I think that's going to be all for this video. All right, make sure to do the back testing, or you do the demo trading for like a week or two to be really sure that the strategy is working for you before you go in. And you can see I'm using the 1 hour time frame for this example. All right, that's because the strategy works and there's less manipulation here on the one hour time frame. All right, so make sure you are doing it on the 1 hour time frame. All right, it will be more, the strategy respects the 1 hour time frame more than any other time frame. All right, it also can be respected on the lower time frame, but there's a lot of manipulation there. Okay, so make sure you take note of that. Okay, so I think that's going to be all for this video. For those of you who have not yet joined the free VIP community, the door is still open. Okay, so for you to be among us, you check the description of this video. You are going to see my you are going to see the link to join my Telegram channel. All right, on the description of this video. And if you are watching from TikTok, you are going to see the link on my bio. Okay, and in case you click on it on TikTok and it refuses to go through, what you do is that you copy the link, you paste it on your browser, and you click on it. From there it will go. So that's it, guys. I'll be seeing you in the next one. Thanks for watching. See you out.